Sorry, I got the giggles. Hey guys, welcome to another video. We're going to talk about the best tools and resources for NBA Top Shot for you to analyze challenges, your account, moments you want to buy, inform your decisions all around, and answer your questions. Let's get into the video because I'm screwing up this intro, so we need to do it soon. Woo! Okay, so I'm going to go through my favorite tools with NBA Top Shot that I use externally to the website, and they allow you to make informed decisions on the platform on buying moments, doing challenges, all sorts of things, everything you can think of. So let's get straight into it. First is Evaluate.Market. And we're going to start with this one because NBA Top Shot themselves have actually linked to Evaluate.Market on their website. Comes up with a little pop-up saying you're going to a third-party site. Click continue, and then you can evaluate the moment that you were looking at in the marketplace straight away. So once you're in the moment, you can look at the circulation count. There's 72% owned. There's almost 10,000 of this Steph Curry moment still to hit the marketplace. So that makes you think, imagine when another 10,000 come out, they might be undercut wherever Steph Curry is. If he keeps playing the way he is though, he'll likely go to the moon. But what you can do is can come down to this chart and you can see these are all transactions. Now, if I delete the low serial numbers or I zoom in here, you can see all the transactions from the last 24 hours. You can go all time. We can look at the entire history of this moment, which is pretty cool. I mean, look at them all. I mean, you might not be in the range of buying the first few thousand moments, but what you can do again is just zoom right in. You can see the wave. These are the waves that we talk about in terms of high tide and low tide and where these moments go. And you can see is the more the circulation comes into play, the more that this price generally comes down, but the whole market's coming down a little bit at the moment anyway. So that's what's happening here. These are the amount of transactions here on the right, and you can even expand this to cover the whole screen. So it's a really cool website. It's got other features. You can analyze not just moments, but the sets. You can explore and you can weigh up challenges. So here you can see there's a couple of days left. Lots of people have no moments, and 3,836 people have completed the Cool Cats challenge, which is pretty cool. And 7 people have completed the new Hollow Icon challenge. I wonder why, because it costs $34,000 to complete. Another thing I really like is you can search up your account value. So let's just punch up. So in this window, you can look at people's accounts, but I want to point you to the top percentile, and I want you to ignore it because you can buy your way into the top percentile. And I'll blur out this person because I'm making an example. This person has spent quite a lot on moments, but they're also negative 178,000, but that puts them in the top 0.1 percentile. So that to me doesn't really make sense. It obviously doesn't factor profitability. So just bear that in mind when you're looking at the top accounts. Just ignore it. It's just a metric, so don't worry about it. The other one I like on Evaluate.Market is Market Movers. So if you go to Market Movers, you can see the trends or the things that are really moving day to day. Now, you'll see a lot of Cool Cats here because the Cool Cats challenge is on. And Barker, Steven Adams, and these are all the Cool Cats commons. And LaMelo Ball today because Shams tweeted that he'll come back from injury. So, so there was a bit of a pump, and then he went from $70 to $90 and then back down to 75, and now he's sitting at 82 apparently. Oh no, that's the average floor. So it's good to see the market movers, what the market's actually doing. The other one I really like is Moment Ranks, and this has just gone through a bit of an update. You can do your account valuation by entering the username at the top here. You can also see the big accounts and so on. You can also analyze moments, and I really like how visual this is. So this updates what is being listed for sale all the time. So let's just say you had a serial number range. You could come over here and make sure you get the right serial number. You can also make sure you can use this filter I really like, lowest asks. So when something gets posted and it's a lowest ask, you can know about it straight away. So this one right here posted 1 minute ago. it was 31, or Moment Ranks thinks its market value is 31, but its lowest ask is now 26. And Jingles just got posted for $5. LeBron he just got posted for a lot. But you get the point. You can filter by serial number, the badges, the challenges, the sets, the players, the serial numbers that you want to buy, and you get a visual representation of that moment. So if you're looking at a few and yours pops up, you'll see it straight away. So I really like that from Moment Ranks. You can also track other accounts' sales. You can have a watch list, which is a really cool feature as well. You do have to sign up for that feature, but there's lots of really good things I like about Moment Ranks. And when you search your account on Moment Ranks, it tends to factor in, unlike Evaluate.Market, the serial number. So instead of the lowest ask, it actually factors in, if you've got some high serial numbers, it factors that in. So you can sort of see, obviously how much your account has changed in the last 24 hours, where your percentile is, again, something that I ignore, and so on. So you get to see all these sorts of things. None of these sort of factor in what you're holding in Dapper though, and I'm pretty sure none of them do. Another one I really like is Own the Moment. This is the homepage of otmnft.com, and straight away, really quickly, you can analyze all the sets, the top 5 gainers and losers, the top 5 gainers and losers of moments, and what's happening with challenges right now. The good thing about challenges in this one, I really like this one for challenges, is you can actually click and view expired challenges. So if you wanted to analyze Cool Cats 3 compared to Cool Cats 4, you can do that by opening it up here and analyzing what all these moments are doing. The funny one, I think, is Welcome to the All-Star Family. This is the Mike Connolly challenge. I did it for $300, and then as soon as the challenge ended, it went bang, hit the floor to $29, which was crap. It was just absolutely rubbish. Cool Cats, interestingly enough, when you click on this active challenge, it tells you how the market's moving. So this is the lifetime of the Cool Cats challenge. And you can see some people were able to do this at best for $275 if you timed it perfectly, but that was during the 60-minute cooldown, so I doubt many people achieve that. I know some people that did do it below 300, and this is a chart of how many people have completed the challenge over the course of time. So that's really cool, and you can also see how many people have 9 out of 10 moments, how many people have, get out of it, how many people have done 10 out of 10 moments, and so on. And obviously a lot of people have done hardly any of it. So 3,838 people have done the Westbrook challenge. So you can obviously assume that that's the least amount that Westbrook is going to get minted when this challenge ends in 2 days and 6 hours time. I expect that to go to 6,000, just like Jokic did, and just like Conley did, which I said in a previous video. These challenge moments, you can also see here of how much they've moved up or down. Obviously, in the last 7 days, the 15K LEs have gone up quite a bit. We know that Dwight Howard was, I think it was 20 or below that. I think Ibaka was 10, and now they're 65 and 53 respectively. So they clearly went up. They are the moments I think will just get absolutely dumped in value as soon as the challenge ends. Whereas these Cool Cats moments, Chris Paul down to Bogdanovich, Hayward, Wood, Holiday, they're already hovering around 30, so I can't see them being dumped any more than like 20, 15 at worst, which is not the exponential loss that I had on the Mike Conley challenge. So that kind of makes this challenge a bit more attractive in that it's still hovering around that $300 mark, but the value shouldn't dump as much as that Conley challenge. And you've got the carrot of Cool Cats Master Challenge being around the corner as well. So that's interesting. It might not be for you. If you just want Westbrook, I expect you'll be able to pick him up pretty cheap, 120, 150 at some point in the marketplace. So it all depends on your reasons on whether you want to do the challenge. You can do an account valuation here on OTM NFT as well. You can punch in your username. You can look at #1 jersey listings, which is a pretty niche market, but you can look at it. You can set your filters, look by badge. So if you just want to buy some rookies, you can click it there. And you can look at the sets as well and see and sort by, let's go the last 24 hours. So the Western Conference Finalists have taken a big hit in the last 24 hours, whereas the Cosmics have taken a boost in the last 24 hours, and so on. So S2 rookies, that's a nice little category to have there as well, if you're tracking rookies and things like that. So there's lots of really, really good analytical tools here on Own the Moment, NFT.com. Really cool. Another one is Add More Funds. I never really got into it too much. Oh, there's Top Shot up there. I think Evaluate.Market kind of improved when you can see all the dots in a moment. When you can see all these dots color-coded by serial number, it really makes a lot of sense. And this is what Add More Funds had an advantage on Evaluate.Market in the early days. And now it's just kind of the same. You can click on a moment. Patty Mills, thank you very much. I'll have a look at you. And you can sort of look at the last 7 days. You do have to sign up at a certain point with Add More Funds. So I never really bothered, but that's just me. A lot of people really like it, and their graphs and things. And you can obviously export them as well if you sign up. I think it's like $9 a month or something like that. CryptoSlam I like. It shows you a lot of the crypto NFT world. You click on NBA Top Shot and it's got a really good feature that none of the others really have. This one quickly shows you new mints. It also shows you sales, volume, total buyers, total sellers. But I really like this feature to check out what the mints were. Now today, as it happened, a lot of MGLEs got minted. So hopefully we're going to get some rare packs around the corner. We spoke about packs in the last video. We're expecting a lot of them. So here you can see a LeBron got minted. Someone must have done the Seeing Stars challenge and got their moment late, but there's a lot of MGLEs that got minted today. So that's really interesting to see. You can see there's top buyers, the top sellers, and some live sales, which is really hard to track on this website, but it's really good to look at the mints. Live token, a lot of people love live token. You can look at challenges here. Here is Cool Cats 4 loading up, and you can see they got links straight to the moments that you need to buy and how much they are. But where live token really comes into where most people use it is when they are looking to grab moments super quick. Now you can color code these using an extension, which I haven't been able to do today, but you can see the fire emojis here. They represent how big are the deals that are being posted. So this updates constantly, and you can sort this by, you know, the level of deal that you want. The more fires, the hotter it is. Very difficult. A lot of these last seconds, I mean less than a minute. Sometimes they're posted and then within 45 seconds they are gone. Now at the time of filming, not much is happening, so this thing isn't updating like crazy because most Americans are asleep right now. But you can sort of see how, I mean, this Giannis one is a 3-digit serial, and the lowest, the fair market value it thinks is 81. And it's been posted for 39. And in fact, right now it's already gone. And it was only 3 minutes ago that was posted. So like I said, these don't last very well. You need a fast internet connection because the better the deal, the quicker it is to be snapped up. And that's just the nature of Top Shot. People know when there's a deal out there. Marketcap.com. I really like this website for some graphs. So let's look at the market cap graph. This is what I like to look at this website for. And they've added a really cool new feature recently, which doesn't just let you see the whole market cap, but you can see the sets of, so this is how a marketplace is sort of, our values are all dwindled, just like this is what this graph represents. It kind of our feelings, it's just been going down for a while now. But the other one we can look at is set graphs, and you can compare them. So is series 1 holding value better than series 2? Well, this chart will tell you a story. So let's click on series 1 and series 2 together, and it plots them straight together. And you can see it's pretty very similar. We can widen this back into today, And look, they're pretty much running neck and neck. Obviously, which one's which? I've actually got them mixed up. The green one is series 2 because there's more of them, so there's more dollars worth there. Whereas series 1, there's just less of them, less mints. That's all it is. But you can see they're running parallel to each other at the moment. So right now the whole market's kind of doing the same thing. But I think it's really cool. This is really recent, and you can see. Let's just look at the hollows. Even the hollows are showing a similar downward trend. Even if we compare this to something stupid like the base 2, I mean the hollows are in green. Lots more stable, actually, by the looks of it, than the base sets, which have been a lot more erratic, which makes sense. The transactions are mostly the 35k CCs, the commons, because they're affordable. That's what a lot of people can afford here. So that's what they're doing. A lot of people talk about topshot.report. It has links to a lot of the websites that we've already mentioned. One of which I do like in this list is rookshot.market. I don't use it all the time, but they've got some really cool charts, especially on previous challenges that you can look at, as well as a bit of a write-up quite often. So let's just go to charts, and what you can see is some of their almost like blog posts, they feel like, in chart form. And you can see the value of certain things and how they plot things. And they tell stories about moments or sets and challenges that you might not have otherwise got. The other thing they have here is they have a bit of an overview on the base set cost tracker. Other tools and resources that you might consider are Chrome extension plugins. Now, at the time of recording, there used to be some really good plugins that sorted through your serial numbers and sorted them by, and color-coded them by 2-digit serials, 3-digit serials, and all that sort of stuff. Since some updates, that's been less effective. And also what they've done recently is they've scrambled these serial numbers. So even though these are sorted by lowest ask, it used to be also sorted within the lowest ask. If they were all these $28 numbers, they would also sort the serial numbers on the left by lowest ask. Their theory is, and we spoke about it in office hours in the last video, was they want to stop everyone going for the same moment, everyone getting failed transactions, and then everyone complaining, essentially. I'm not sure this actually solves the problem. If anything, if not already, someone's probably developing a Chrome extension to sort these serial numbers back into order for us. But at the end of the day, I mean, the difference between a 21,000 and 25,000 Steph Curry 35cc serial, probably not that much anyway. So I think people are just scrolling, looking for a first 4-digit or 3-digit or something like that. It just makes it a bit cumbersome to do that. So I think, really, like I said, they're just encouraging more Google Chrome extensions until we get to the point where it does it for us with a bit better tools. That being said, another one I do like is this NBAnana. It's a bit of a play on words, but what it does is it creates a visual graph of everything that's for sale. And every now and then it shows red dots that were actually transactions. But it also gives you this little chart down here of best price analysis. So, okay, here we go. There's a 4-digit $32. Lowest ask is 28. Yeah, okay, I might pay the extra $4 for that 4-digit. And then there's a few others here, a $35 one, a $35 one. So it gives you some recommendations based on this graph, which you can zoom in again, just like Evaluate.Market, which is a really cool feature. And you can sort of see the price curve here. So there's a 3-digit here, for 95, about 80. So you can get a 3-digit for $80. And I actually just clicked on that then, and now it's taking me straight to that moment. So that's a really cool visual way of looking and getting the moment you want. Now, if lowest ask is 28, do you want to get a 3-digit for $80? That's entirely up to you. And that's individual choice. Again, I'm not sure how much the market cares about a 3-digit compared to 5-digit at this point because there's so many and it's unprecedented. So I think time will tell. I'm not making a call there. Definitely it's more valuable, but I think people are very much overvaluing it more than it might end up being. That's all I'm gonna say. And they are my favorite tools to use in NBA Top Shot. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. Are there any others that you used that I missed? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you found value here. Keep an eye out for those MGLEs that got minted today. Hopefully they're around the corner. Let me know in the comments if there's any tools that I missed that you use day to day, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.